Rafale definitely was a hero amongst other heroes during Op Sindoor. There were a lot of other heroes also. Yes, Rafale is the buzzword. आपने वो word इस्तेमाल किया. It is the buzzword. Indian Air Force is looking forward to inducting a lot more MRFA aircraft, whether that is going to be Rafale or any other presently under deliberation.
India is no longer waiting in the wings. It is taking center. India's defense skies are about to roar louder.
फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति इमानुएल मैक्रॉन की भारत की दौरा होने वाली है। इस दौरे के दरमियान वो द्विपक्षीय वार्ता भी करेंगे और साथ ही साथ एआई समिट में उनकी भागीदारी होगी। फ्रांस के साथ हमारे जो सामरिक संबंध हैं बहुत मजबूत हैं और हर विषय पर चर्चा होगी। उसमें रक्षा क्षेत्र पे भी चर्चा होगी और हमारा मानना है कि राष्ट्रपति मैक्रॉन के भारत के दौरे से हमारे दोनों देशों के रिश्ते और प्रगाढ़ होंगे और रक्षा क्षेत्र में भी और प्रगाढ़ होंगे।
Just ahead of French President Emmanuel Macron's touchdown in New Delhi, India greenlights a massive Rafale fighter jet deal with France.
The visit of President Macron is coming at a very important time, especially given the fact at the rapid pace with which world affairs and world geopolitics is shifting. It is also coming at a critical time when India is looking to radically upgrade its national security and defenses, especially the Rafale deal for the aircraft, which is India's largest acquisition in the last, I think, more than 10 years, the volume which has been cleared yesterday. So that's the meat and chops of the visit, right? A big deal for purchase of Rafale. But apart from that, there are multiple other areas of synergy and future momentum between both India and France. The most important is that France has been a stable, predictable partner with India over the years. I would say there are about 3 countries with whom we have stable, predictable relations since long. 3 of the developed rich countries, Japan, France, and Israel. Our relations with the US have been a little bit up and down, Europe, etc., but France has been a consistent one with us. In addition, France, in terms of its political thought, holds an independent thought, and which it tries to bring about. You know, it is the land of the revolution and liberty and egalitarian approaches and philosophy. Therein, it has a very good complementarity with India in terms of the way we look at the world. We also look at the world in terms of a middle path and with elements of philosophy. So that's a very, very natural, synergy between the two nations, which the world of today desperately needs.
We are talking up to 114 sleek warbirds. 18 straight from the Dassault's hangars. The rest built right here at home. This $40 billion powerhouse package will strengthen the Navy with Boeing P-81 Poseidons. Will arm the ground forces with anti-tank mines and revamp those trusty T-72 tanks and BMP-2 vehicles.
The French president is likely to visit in the coming week to India. And as you're all aware, the Defense Acquisition Council, headed by the Honorable Raksha Mantri, has approved the purchase of 114 Rafales for Indian Air Force. Why is it important? It is very important for 4 reasons. One, the number of squadrons are depleting in the Indian Air Force. So 6 to 8 squadrons will immediately be available in the 4 to 5 coming years by the time we get this delivery. Second, the aircrafts which we are contracting are F4 and F5, which are advanced version of the existing Rafales. So the India would benefit a great deal for our own production of AMCA aircraft. Third, the Safran MRO, that is maintenance, repair, and overall complex, which is set in Hyderabad, and also the Tata Advanced Systems, which is manufacturing the airframes for Rafale, will now be amalgamated to set up a final assembly line outside Bordeaux, France. The proposed talk is close to Nagpur in India. Fourth, exports will increase because 550 odd pending orders of Rafales are there, and the existing company is not able to do. And sixth, in our AMCA project, the Tata Aerospace, L&T, and Bharat Forge, which have been shortlisted, will benefit a great deal by the MSMEs and the industries that will come up to build up this Rafale. So, in my opinion, it's a game changing process till our LCA Mark 1 alphas, which are stuck up for various reasons, engine being one of them, to join our flight lines. This will fill up, and we are already operating the Indian Air Force and the Navy in the coming days, the same platform. So, be it training, interoperability, weapons, simulators, mutual exchange, everything is good because these aircrafts have proved themselves in Opsindur. That's my take on these 114 Rafales, which are likely to join Indian Air Force shortly.
With Macron's arrival on February 17th, Delhi is ready to ink deeper ties with the French president and launch the India-France Year of Innovation and dive into Indo-Pacific strategy.
The outcomes in terms of the defense cooperation, one has already been announced, we are procuring more Rafale, right? There could be, and there's a very large ticket item. What else could be there? I think definitely there could be more discussions and deeper in space also, in space and space research. So those will be unveiled, I think, going ahead in terms of defense and in terms of some other strategic like nuclear energy. I do think that there is a potential that we could see movement on nuclear energy between France and India.
President Macron's visit to India at the beginning of this week is an important step, underlining the importance again of India. India has become one of the centers of Asia for all the Europeans, either for the French or for the Germans, or this is, let's call it, the next step after the signature of the cooperation and free trade agreement between India and the European Union. The member states of the European Union are following, and now you have got the visit of the German Chancellor, now you get the visit of the French President, and President Macron will underline especially not only the cooperation of industry, but especially in the area of defense.
But wait, India is not stopping at Europe. It has its eyes on Latin America. As Brazilian President Lula da Silva gears up for his February 18th to 22nd visit, deals are locking in to supercharge pharma exports, mine essential minerals, and lift civil aviation.
Deepening of India-Brazil ties is the likelier outcome from President Lula's visit to India. He's bringing a large delegation of 260 corporates, and there are substantial complementarities between the Indian and the Brazilian economy. If you look at the Brazilian economy, they are major suppliers of things like iron ore. We also supply iron ore to the world, including to China, but we can have some areas of convergence there. We also are similar in that we are two of the largest exporters of sugar. Brazil and India are among the largest sugar producers in the world, but Brazil is much more further advanced in converting sugar to ethanol and in using ethanol quite massively in its domestic economy and in its exports. So there's scope for collaboration in technology there. I think there's also scope for collaboration in things like aviation. Brazil has Embraer, which is a significant player in the aviation sector.
Brazil is rolling out a 10-year multiple entry visa for Indian tourists and easing business visas for pros. An MOU on health means Indian meds flooding Brazil's public system at killer prices. Critical minerals. India is also eyeing for those vast deposits in the Latin American continent.
President Lula is visiting India with about 14 ministers. It's a large delegation, it's a big delegation, and I think that indicates the strength of the bilateral partnership and also the range of bilateral visits. Also, there are going to be CEOs and chief executives of about 230 firms. So, again, this is an intention to give a huge push as far as bilateral trade, investment, energy, technology are concerned.
All these heat follows the landmark India-EU trade deal that was dubbed as the mother of all deals, that slashed tariffs, open markets and cemented India's spot as Europe's go-to growth engine. As Europe signed a trade agreement with founding states of Mercosur, that is Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay and Uruguay, it also joined hands with India for the recently signed FTA on January 27. Speculations over possible India-Mercosur deal has also started to create the buzz.
We have space technology, which we could share with Brazil. We have, of course, a global lead in things like computer software that we could share with Brazil. And there are areas like automobile exports where our companies, Tata, Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, and even Hyundai India, could play a significant part and benefit from the opening of Latin American markets like Brazil and perhaps even the whole Mercosur. But I think that the difficulty with Mercosur is going to be that agriculture is a major export area for Mercosur and particularly for Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, etc. So it'll be quite complicated politically to do an FTA with Mercosur. We could start negotiations, but the negotiations are likely to last some time. It's not going to be done immediately.
Not just this, Delhi is hosting the AI Impact Summit 2026 from February 16th to 20th, the Global South's first mega AI convention at Bharat Mandapam. India is rolling out the red carpet for a star-studded lineup. Prime Minister Pedro of Spain, Prime Minister of Bhutan sharing top game, Sri Lanka's President Aruna Kumara Dissanayake, Switzerland's President Guy Parmelin, Netherlands Prime Minister Dick Schoof, the Greece Prime Minister Kyriakos, Croatia's Prime Minister Andres Plenković, Macron kicking off with Modi on innovation, Lula hustling business ties, Finland's Prime Minister Petteri Orpo pushing ethical AI, while Slovakia's President Peter on tech sovereignty. Even as UAE's Crown Prince Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed is going to forge future alliances with United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres rallying multilateral magic. Beyond the world's leaders, the summit's real energy is expected to come from the tech industry's heavyweights, who India sees not just as a participant but as a pivotal player in AI's next chapter. From roaring Rafale slicing through the skies to unbreakable bonds with France and Brazil, to the mother of all trade deals unlocking billions, and now the world converging in Delhi with the AI Impact Summit, India's moment has arrived. Delhi isn't hosting history, it's shaping tomorrow. The future is here, and it's unmistakably India.